Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Granada in Veritas et Fortitudo in, well, Europa Universalis 4, the mod I am using. Now, we recently conquered another nation and now we can support 18,000 troops. Now, I could have gone here as well, but I'm not going to. Now, I am going to expand the navy this episode. I think we're going to need to. So, it looks like I can get an extra trade ship, which would take the form of a cog. I'm also going to expand upon my war galley fleet. Which should, in all theory, give me... Yeah, I'll change the speed of integration. Gotta go fast. Let's see, vassal integration. It's nearly 50% complete. Which is good. Now, Granada, once I've integrated them, should become unquestionably the strongest Muslim power. Perhaps rivaling, or I suspect I'd surpass the Mamluks in Egypt, but there's a chance they are equal to me, rather. Not like I care about Beijing, and I kind of want legitimacy. Now, gonna take a while to get the admin power to get this. Quite a while indeed. But it should be manageable. The only issue is, what am I going to end up doing when my king dies? My heir's also potentially going to die. Now, Tunisia, here, I personally want to take a few provinces off at least. But I suspect I'll be able to only take this region for a little. And then I'll be able to push further, or I'll be able to take everything at once. Now, they've already lost Tunis, and Tunis is their richest province, which sort of does put them in a bit of a hard place, doesn't it? Now, if I can take out Tunisia, and then perhaps Tripoli as well, and Tripoli is surprisingly okay. But they've got a good leader and they're not dead yet. Now if I can take out all these, that should put me in a position to either continue on my massive conquest and go into the Egyptian area, which would be quite interesting in its own little right, or I can go and push on into this and begin taking Andalusian lands from Castilians and things. Now the first war is going to be the hardest. Once you've gone out of the first war, it gets much easier. And that leader, well, not leader, but advisor, I guess then, I had, has died. Holy hell, my king died before this guy actually died. He died young, that's good. Now just make it like child, please. I sort of like need one, you know. Get some extra prestige out of this. Now, vassal integration seems to be going quite well. So, I do stand a decent chance at this. Now, he's not well, he's better in terms of military skill, but otherwise he is a bit subpar. Nevertheless, I think I can make use of him through crushing. So once Morocco's integrated, I should be able to fight against Castile. But personally, what I'd like to see happen is Castile centralizes itself. So they get Toledo and all this under control. But the only disadvantage of that would be that Castile would now just merge all the armies together. If it's divided, I actually stand a decent chance of catching each army off guard and such. Nevertheless, I still would prefer what I stated to happen. Now, what's Tunis like in terms of size? I doubt Tunis is up there. Now, I could have up to 18,000. And Tunisia, at the very moment, with no allies, might even be weaker than Morocco. Right, I might have just missed them, but they do seem seriously weak. There they are, 6,000, they can only support 7,000. I can split my armies up, and I'd win. Like, they're actually a tech, they're on level tech with me, since my starting ruler and my focus did not exactly give me good ways of achieving a good tech. It was quite awful, in all honesty. Now, with Morocco on my side, there's basically no way I can lose this war. So, I'm gonna go for it, though. Without leaders, of course, because that's me. Being me. Now, Tuns, I doubt they'll be able to convert this at all. What's this modifier? Potential target for jihad. So, yep, the Portuguese might have caused an issue for themselves. Can I go there now, or not? Looks like I can if it's an enemy's province. Now, if it is currently got an army in it, I'm gonna have that. It does. How long till you're done? 3 days. I'm still sort of killing them. It might be because Western units are better, but this is probably not true. After all, he does have a leader. So it looks like this war is going to be relatively comfortable and easy. Relatively comfortably easy. So, yeah, Gabe's is likely going to be the only general issue for me. To siege. No, not Gabe's, Armor. Or wherever their capital is now. Tardmore. There are some demands, doesn't matter much. Oh, you little bastard. Now, it looks like I do have this covered though. It looks like I'm going to get a bit of a nice little annexation going. Again, they are going to cost a lot though, due to Berber traditions. However, it doesn't apply in a certain area, Tripoli. But does it apply in Egypt? Nope. So that means, once Tunisia is annexed and all called, that is all the hyper expensive calling I'm doing. It's done. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. I'm probably going to be put in a regency, so I'm a bit hesitant to do certain things. I'm going to take the Holy Wars and get the morale of armies. Oh, that was perfect. That is just genuinely perfect. That could not be any better. Now, look at all this lovely land I'm going to be able to nom. A tad more gone. It is a considerable amount of land, but I'll be able to get it. Now, I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to reduce... I'm only going to take the north coast areas. I'm not going to bother pushing into these little areas until later. And even then, I most likely won't take that many of them. Now, Tripoli is not going to be a big empire, and it's not going to be too strong. Tripoli's only real noticeable thing is it has very, very easy to take land by the looks. So, not full annexing them. Now, they'll delete their navy automatically now. It's guaranteed. But look at this. It's going to put me in quite a bad situation for a little bit. Or rather, it's going to put me in a bit of an awkward situation, rather, I should say. Because there's a little baddie areas, which I cannot convert. So, I've got a nice modifier called Good Grain Supplies. That is lovely. And my force limit's reached 20,000, though I'm not sure if my economy is going to support that. Because the economy is a little bit meh. But that is seemingly brilliant. It helps with the nation in general. Now, my heir, Mohammed, he is a 435, so very good, above average, and I will take him any day. Now, I do need to convert these areas at some point. Now, they're a baddie, which removes the base value, and the non-accepted culture does make it very difficult. Now, with that, I still won't be able to do it due to the non-accepted culture. So it looks like at some point religious ideas, which are actually quite suitable since we are planning to go and become a caliphate, are going to be pretty much needed, I guess, at some point. Now they want to conquer Ceuta. Portugal does. And Portugal just outright hates me. But my power is, I think, high enough, I would assume, to be able to hold them off. Now, I've got a fort in my capital, or on the region here, which I think will help with any Castilian attempts of taking my lands. Now, I'm not going to be able to convert it anyway, so I'm going to take the piety hit and get extra money and such. And my greatest concern is going to be getting rid of Tripoli. And Tripoli, of course, is going to be very cheap to core. Now, I do feel like the Moroccan separatists are guaranteed to some extent, but I hope they will die away. Now, I might begin... Now, my uncored land involves a lot of land, but these two areas here each cost 120 something, and I want them both. Now, our leader, I believe, is a good general. Ooh. So let's see. Strait of Gibraltar. It's lovely, isn't it? Either way, with all this land taken, I do have some degree of general strength, and Egypt is going up against the Mamluks. So, it's a decent chance that Egypt is going to be our main competitor, considering what I see here. It's not very much, but it looks like the Mamluks are being quite well wrecked. Mamluks, Yemen, Oman, Kipchak, Georgia, and Wasangli. And I think no, I do not see them. So this is all promising and not. Now Tripoli, gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry. Now I only I don't need too many troops really for them, because they'll probably collapse relatively fast. And of course, as a certain as guaranteed as death and taxes, they're gonna fall. Half their nation falls basically immediately. Who cares about it? Don't need a leader, I can kill them off. That'll probably be a squish due to the... yeah, that's it. Now, coring, say Constantine and Biskra are objectives, I'm gonna say. So this all has increased coring cost as well. Now I'm going to convert Biskra. Those two I'm going to keep the stuff up on. Now it's tedious and long siege, but it should be stable. Annaba and Tomat. What's this about then? How is that? Is it Maghrebi? I am gonna raise their autonomy. I'd prefer to have no revolts. That would majorly mess me up. Tunisians are gonna definitely revolt though, and I'm not willing to change that much land up. Now, taking out Egypt is gonna be a big, nice challenge. But hopefully, Egypt is not going to be a threat in some regards. Oh, apart from the fact they're allied to Byzantium. That might be why a certain set of nations are losing. Oh. Oh. This might be bad. Sort of not good. Because if they decide, hey, we want all your land, well, this could be a slight issue. Because they would probably be very dangerous to fight. Yeah, North Africa in general is going to be dangerous if they're going to want to take any of my land due to a certain big empire. I didn't expect to have issues with these guys so early on. But it looks like Byzantium is just plain out wrecking everyone, no matter who they are. So Byzantium was already at terminal blob mass. Oman, Kipchak, Georgia, Wasangli. Yep, Egypt's just expanded. What are they gonna do now? Oh, you are kidding, right? Aren't they going to want all my provinces now? Or is Tunis... Yeah. They have some claims here, but they have a claim on that primarily. And so that is the massive internet-work of land. If I can conquer just two of them, really, this one and this one, I'm quite well covered against any North African invasion, Sub-Saharan African invasion. There is virtually no threat if that is how it goes. So, looks like we've done quite well. So, gonna end the episode here. I'd like to thank you for watching. We've made quite a deal of progress in the east. Eventually we're going to have to make progress on the Iberian Peninsula. We're approaching Tech 2, but they're probably already going to be at Tech 3 by the time we reach it. But thank you for watching. Next time we'll probably see where we can go next. Thank you for watching. Again, see you next time.